Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. I'm all bundled up because it's cold out here. I actually haven't worn this hoodie in quite some time. I don't always love it because it has this really high hood on it. But I was like, I need something warm. It looks kind of like a scarf, doesn't it? But I was like, I need something warm to sit out here because it's a little chilly today. But I have my shorts on and my boots. I have my Ugg boots and my shorts on. I'm very comfy. I'm very comfy right now. Happy Saturday. How are you guys doing? I have all the accoutrements right here. I just poured myself a cup of iced coffee. I was going to make some hot coffee, but I was like, you know what? It's just easier to make iced coffee. So I just poured myself some iced coffee. So cheers. And then I have the two candles that I had out here before, which is the Maven, the Clean Theory candle. And then I also have the Bookshop in Autumn out here. Both of these candles are like halfway done so far, so we're gonna light those in just a second. But when I was cleaning stuff out here earlier in the year, like when summer was ending, I had some candles out here, and one of them was this Palm Springs Oasis that somebody sent me. And so I really didn't burn that much of it, so it's like not much down at all. So I thought that I would. It smells so good. It reminds me of the hotel in Las Vegas. I think I said this when I opened it. Monte Carlo. I couldn't remember it back then, but it's the Monte Carlo hotel is what it reminds me of. So I thought I would bring this out, and because it's summer, or it's not summer, it's Christmas. It's Christmas now. It's winter, so I thought that I would bring this out here and burn it as well. So let's get these candles going. This is going to be the most interesting scents going on in the world. Palm Springs Oasis, the Monte Carlo Hotel, mixed with Clean Theory. I don't know what this smells like, really. I guess just Clean Theory. I don't really know what it smells like. And then Autumn Bookshop, which smells like, I think it says chai on here or something. Hold on. Has a cute little picture of a little Autumn Bookshop on there, though. Reminds me of a little cozy mystery. Smells like chai tea latte with spices and coziness, it says. I got this one on Etsy. So that is an interesting mixture of scents. And Alex is inside, and he just started a new show. I can't believe he got through. I was like, how did you get through those shows so quickly? Hey, how are you? I was like, are you starting a new show? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what is it? And he was like, something witches. And I said, oh, Discovery of Witches. It's supposed to be really good. And he was like, yeah, that's what it's called. And I said, what do you think so far? And he paused it. And he was literally like 3 minutes in. He goes, I don't know, I'm only 3 minutes in. And I said, did you finish those other shows already? And he goes, which ones? And I said, like the WandaVision and Agatha. He goes, yeah. And I said, both of them you finished them? And he said, yeah. And I said, everybody's out today. Hey, what's that? Are you going for your walk? Yeah. They're coming over here to talk to me.
I've been pretty lazy.
You've been pretty lazy?
Or I have been.
You've been pretty lazy.
So I thought I should walk.
Get out there.
I know.
I walk at night.
I like the outfit.
Do you like the outfit?
Good.
Thank you. I like your hokas. They got their matching hokas on. That's my pool crew lady that I go to the pool with. What was I saying? Oh, so I asked him, I said something about, did you finish those shows already? And he was like, what shows? And I was like, the WandaVision, the Agatha. And he goes, yeah. I go, which one? And he goes, both of them. I said, you finished both of those shows already? He said, yeah. And I said, how many episodes were in each series? And he goes, I don't know, like 8 or 9. And I said, you finished them both already? And he was like, yeah. So he got through both of those series in like 2 days. He said WandaVision. I said, do you think that I would like him? He goes, no, you wouldn't like him. He goes, there's a lot of superhero stuff. He said, but he said WandaVision has a lot to do with kind of like what we're going through right now with grieving and stuff like that. So I don't know what that means, but he said it was really, really good. So today is a good day. I woke up and I just was in like this great mood today, and I've just been in a great mood all day long today. It's been a really good day. It's not actually too late already. It is, let's see, time and temperature check. It is 3:24 p.m. An early vlog today. I'm vlogging first, and then when I get done vlogging, depending on how I feel, I may do a haul on my Peter Does Stuff channel, or I may wait till tomorrow and do that. I have a couple videos I want to make, or I may just vlog and then wait till tomorrow or whatever to film some other videos. I don't know, it just kind of depends on how I feel when I'm done with this. I might want to get done with this, take a walk. So it is well, now it's not 3:24 anymore. Oh, it is still 3:24. And let's see what the time or the temperature is. I'll be kind of interested to see if it's as cold as it feels outside. There's a light breeze going on. Oh, it's 54 and partly cloudy. So it's not super cold, but there's a breeze. How cold is it supposed to get to tonight? 41. Partly cloudy skies this evening will become overcast overnight. Tomorrow 62, so a little bit warmer. Oh, and then it goes up 62, 62, 66. Oh, and then down to 49. Oh, 38. Are we supposed to have snow? It says rain. Are we supposed to have snow that night? That's Thursday night. Oh, yes, variable clouds. Who gets that excited about snow showers? Our first snow of the year. So on Thursday, variable clouds with snow showers that will mix with rain showers later. High 38 degrees, snow accumulations less than 1 inch. That's on Thursday night. It'll probably change by then. And then Friday it's supposed to be 39. So Thursday and Friday it's going to be really cold. And then, oh wait, that's Friday the 29th. Light freezing rain in the morning, becoming mostly cloudy. High 42. Then 41 that Saturday. 46 on the 28th, Thanksgiving, partly to mostly cloudy, high 46 degrees, winds, low winds. But today it's a little windy outside. There's a little bit of a breeze going on. But yeah, I'm in a really, really good mood today. Really good mood. It's probably all the candles and the coffee and the coziness of all of it. I don't know why I woke up in such a good mood. Well, last night was a great night. So I got done with my vlog last night, and then I came in and I rendered the vlog, and while it was rendering, because I was waiting for it to upload so I could take my walk. I wasn't really sure if I was going to walk, like when I started vlogging yesterday, I said that I felt like I needed to kind of take care of myself, because I felt like I was getting sick. I feel like 100% better today. I feel really good today, like physically, I feel really, really good. And then at the end of the vlog last night, I was like, I think I'm going to take a walk, because I was feeling so much better. And so I knew I wanted to take a walk last night, even just for like a half an hour. I really wanted to finish the book because I had less than an hour. I think it was like 55, 57 minutes of the Laura Dave book that I wanted to finish, and which is called The Night We Lost Him. So I knew I wanted to finish that last night. And so I was like, well, if I walk for like even 30 minutes, then I'll just have like 30 minutes left to listen to the book, and I can sit here, or I can, like, while I'm doing stuff inside, like folding laundry or whatever, I can listen to it and then I can finish the book. So I wanted to finish the book last night. So I came back, and then when I was rendering the vlog, and Alex and I were like talking and hanging out and stuff like that upstairs, and I was trying to figure out if I like wanted to go to this Venezuelan Christmas thing last night, and I was kind of on the fence about it. I was kind of like, yeah, blah, 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 whatever, and then a bunch of Alex's mom's friends were supposed to go as well. They didn't end up going. But I kind of was like, you know what? I said, I think I'm just going to let you go and spend some time with your mom tonight. I said, I think that would be nice for you guys to do something together. My mom loved all my exes, but she also loved, like, individual time with me to, like, go and do stuff with me. Just, you know, just us go out to eat, or, you know, I would take her to the casino or take her shopping sometimes and stuff like that. And she loved that individual time. And I think that's really important, you know? And so I was like, you just go with your mom and whatever. So she was coming at 9 to pick him up, but he ended up driving last night. So she came inside, and she had been like running around all day long, and she hadn't eaten. So she had picked up something from the store, quesadillas from the store. So she warmed them up inside, and they stayed here until about 10:15. So I hung out and talked to her from, like, Alex was getting ready. So I talked to her from like 9 until like 10:15, and we like caught up and laughed, and she was telling me all kinds of stuff. She was real excited about the concert last night. She was like, do you think I'm gonna meet somebody? I was like, I don't know if you're gonna meet somebody or not. Are you gonna dance? She's like, I'm gonna dance tonight. She had new boots. She got these new little, like, zip up ankle boots that were real cute. She looked real cute. So anyway, they went to the Venezuelan concert last night, and when they left, I said to Alex, I said, how late do you think you guys are gonna be? And he was like, oh, we're not gonna be. We won't be past like 12:30. The place isn't closed till like 3 in the morning. And he was like, we're not going to be that late. It'll be like 12:30 or something like that. And she looked at him like, what? Like, this is my one night to go out and dance. We're going out, you know? And he goes, well, as long as my mom wants to stay. And so anyway, so they had a great time. He was like texting me videos and pictures and stuff the whole time. There's like a group thing of like the whole family of like her dancing, and it's real cute. So anyway, so they came back here. Her new place is farther than her old place that my mother-in-law moved into. It's like 45 minutes. It's like 40 minutes from here. So, and she was going to, like, she had something she was doing today that was like closer to us. So she just stayed with us last night. It was real fun. So last night, when they left, I like took a shower and, so anyway, on my walk last night, get to that first. So when the video was rendering and stuff, Alex and I were like hanging out and talking and whatever. And then when it was done, I like went for my walk, and I walked for an hour and 21 minutes last night. I finished the Laura Dave book, and I didn't realize I was too behind on the Misfortune book. So the newest Misfortune book, which I think is called like Marsh Madness or something, just came out. I don't even think I have bought it yet. Let me actually go in and see if I bought it. I've seen people talk about it online, but I haven't. Hold on a second. All these cozy mysteries are always recommended to me. Here it is, Marsh Madness. Book 28. Oh, is that book 28? Misfortune Mystery Series, book 28. It came out November 5th. I guess I did buy. I think I pre-ordered it. So I'm like 2 behind. So right now I'm listening to Baskets and Beignets, which starts off on Easter. I'm not very far into it. I'm like a half an hour, 40 minutes into it. So I finished the Laura Dave book, and then I started Baskets and Beignets. And so then I came home, and I was going to take a shower, but that was like before. It was like an hour before she was going to get here. So I watched The Golden Bachelorette last night, got caught up on that, and it was only an hour. I thought it was supposed to be 2 hours. It probably was 2 hours, but with what do you call it? With all the commercials that they cut out of it on Hulu, I think it was like just at an hour, so it wasn't that long. It was different. It was weird watching it. Like, I already knew who she picked. I don't really know, like, I don't want to ruin it for anybody that hasn't watched it, but it came out like on Wednesday and it's now Saturday, so I feel like it's all over the news and stuff, so I feel like I can talk about it, and whatever, if it's ruined for you, it's ruined. I don't really know what to say. So she picks Chalk at the end, and it's between Chalk and Guy, and there was like a coldness about Chalk throughout the whole show that I didn't, maybe she saw a different side of him that I didn't really, I liked Guy more than Chalk for her. But at the end of the show, the way that he is towards her in the interview and on like when they brought him out on stage and whatever, I really like him. Hey, how are you? Look at you just standing there like Michael Myers. What's that?
I just got back from Cincinnati.
Oh, did you go to the Jungle Jim's place?
Yep.
Did you buy hot sauce?
Yep.
Did you guys have fun?
Chinese lunch.
Oh, you did? You have fun? They have like this Chinese restaurant that they stop at always. It's like in some small town on the way to Cincinnati. Well, they stop there on the way back. And so they go to this place in Cincinnati. If you're from Cincinnati, you guys will know what I'm talking about. It's apparently like this huge warehouse place called Jungle Jim's. He's always telling me about it. And it's where he goes to get his hot sauce, because they have like, he said like it's just like a whole aisle of hot sauces or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, they have all different kinds of stuff that you can't get anywhere else. And so they go down there like once a month, but on the way back, there's like in some small town, they found this like Chinese restaurant they love, and it's in some small town. They know like the owners and stuff like that, and they always stop there on the way back. So it's like his favorite day of the month. But anyway, what was I saying? I kind of just like skimmed over my whole walk and stuff, didn't I? I was talking about the Golden Bachelorette. My walk was really, really nice. It's so funny because like, now it's almost kind of like a challenge for me to like come up with a new way that I'm gonna walk every single time that I do. And so like, it's kind of the same streets, but a different walk every single time. And so last night I did like a completely different walk. It was still light out. It was getting dark, but it was still a little bit light out when I started last night. And I went back here, but then I usually come back in and then go around here and then go back out. I didn't do that last night. I like went out, and then I went over to where I usually, like if I leave here and I walk over there, like I usually come back in here, but I didn't do that. Like I walked around last night. It was kind of fun doing something. I know it sounds corny, but it was kind of fun doing something different last night. So I had a great walk. It was really fun. I could have walked a lot longer. But I was like, no, just get back. You could walk tomorrow night and stuff like that. So anyway, so I walked for an hour and 21 minutes. And, hey, how are you? There's a lot of people out today. And so, yeah, then I was watching The Golden Bachelorette. So at first, I didn't think that I really, liked Chalk for her. But, the way that he spoke about her and the way, in the interviews, and especially the last couple days when they were in Fiji, I really, really liked him. I liked Guy, too. I really liked Guy, but I really do think Chalk is a better fit for him. Also, he did say to her on their last date that he wanted to marry her, and he also gave her a key ring because he wanted to buy her an apartment in New York City. I mean, it's kind of hard to watch that and be like, okay, there's Guy that hasn't even met the family yet, and then there's Chalk, who's this good-looking guy and really cares about her and treats her well, and he also wants to buy her an apartment in New York City. And, I don't know, what was Guy throwing out on the table? A yacht, And so when I saw that, I kind of was like, well, this is kind of a little unfair. That should have been after everything. Did anybody else think that? Am I the only one that thought that? He gives her a keychain and it's got this key in it. And he's like, I thought we could pick out a place in New York City together. Apparently she loves New York. I don't know what that's about. But anyway. So, but I really like Chalk. But so then she doesn't even have, I didn't understand because I paused it to make some coffee and I looked and I was more than halfway over with the show and I was like, Guy hasn't even met her family yet. And I was like, what's going on? And so she meets with Guy and she says, I'm just going to, what do you call it? I'm just going to, my heart is with somebody else. So anyway, what's interesting to me about the finale is that there's a helicopter overhead. It reminds me of my other show that I watched last night, The Escape at Dan Mora, which I finished last night. It was interesting, though, because the finale for The Golden Bachelor, which obviously was the first in the franchise of Bachelor Nation, The Golden Bachelor, but it seemed so huge and such a big deal. This didn't seem that to me at all. It just, I don't know. There were 3 or 4 of the women from Golden Bachelor. It was Kathy and Susan were there, and there was Nancy was there, but she was on the boat with Joan. And then there was 2 other women in the audience. And then there was only from the Golden Bachelorette, there was only 3 or 4 men that I saw that from this season that were in the audience. And then it was a lot of the family and stuff like that. It just didn't seem, I don't know, it just seemed not as exciting as the Golden Bachelor finale. I don't really know how to explain it. If you guys watch all that stuff, maybe, I don't know, let me know if you felt the same way. But then I kept on thinking, I'll tell you who I think, in retrospect now. It's interesting because I never really mentioned him because he was one of the final 3 and then final 2. And I think Guy would make a great Golden Bachelor. I think he'd make a fantastic Golden Bachelor. He was really emotional and stuff like that. I really liked how, the whole interchange between he and Joan and whatever. Then they brought out Grant, who's the next Bachelor. I wasn't so sure about him, when he was on Jen's season. I didn't really, he got cut off, and 2 days later they turned around and made him the next Bachelor. And I wasn't really sure, I don't know, I just was kind of I didn't know why, why him, he hadn't been that talkative on the show or anything like that. But last night, I was I really like him. And they showed the preview for the Bachelor season, which I guess comes out at the end, January 26th or January 21st or something like that. And I'm really, really excited about that. I always say, this is the last time I'm not watching anymore except for Bachelor in Paradise. But I really liked it. So, it was okay. The finale was just whatever. So, wrapped up Golden Bachelorette for the season. And then I watched, then Alex was upstairs and he was I don't want to get ready and all this kind of stuff. So, and then I was well, you start getting ready and when your mom shows up, I'll hang out with her and stuff like that. So that's what happened. So then I hung out with them and talked to them and she was telling us about her day and everything, telling me about her day and stuff like that. Then Alex came downstairs and we all hung out for a little bit and then they went to the concert. When they went to the concert, I took a shower. I took like a long shower and put on, like, used all my, I'm almost out of those Native products. I'm gonna have to buy some more. Somebody told me to use the Native toothpaste. I don't know about that. If the Native toothpaste is anything like the Native deodorant, I don't think I'm all about all that. But maybe I'll get some and try it. I think I'm gonna order some online tonight, because like I said, when we were at Target the other day, I didn't see, I feel like the last time that I bought all this stuff, it was like, you know when you walk down by, hey, how are you?
Freezing.
You don't have your hood on today.
Yeah. Still out.
What?
The sun's still
The sun's still out? Well, you look pretty.
Thank you, and you're still in your shorts.
And I'm still in my shorts, I know.
Freezing to death.
I looked it up, it's like 56 or something, but it does feel colder than that, doesn't it?
The wind.
Next Thursday, rain and snow mix. I'm ready. I know, about time, right? Have a good walk.
No idea what he's looking at.
There's a lot of people walking today.
Well, it's a good day for the sunshine.
I know, when I get done with this, I'm going to go for a walk.
Kim's right behind me.
Aw. Have a good one.
Pepper walks slower.
Bye. It's funny how everybody knows all the dogs' names in the neighborhood. It's like they don't refer to like the owner's names, they say the dog's names. She's like, Pepper's right behind me. I'm like, I don't know who Pepper is. I might know Pepper when she comes. I just might not know that her name is Pepper. I might know, but I don't know a dog named Pepper in this neighborhood. My grandma used to have a dog named Pepper. My dad's dad. One of her dog's name was Pepper. It's so funny when you think about, like, oh, there's somebody walking their dog. Caroline's mother-in-law, her dog's name, one of her dog's names was Honey. And I would always ask her, I would say, I'd say, how's your dog doing? And she'd say, oh, she's doing okay. And I'd say, what's her name? I always forgot. I always thought it was either Sugar. Like, I couldn't remember if it was like Sugar or Honey. And she'd say, Honey. Caroline always like, it's like Caroline always goes, Mabel loves her mama. Because her dog Mabel, she always says, Mabel loves her mama. I'm like, how's Mabel? She goes, aw, Mabel loves her mama. But I'd say to her mother-in-law that passed away not too long ago, she was so sweet, and I would say to her, I'd say, now, what's your dog's name? I always forgot, and she'd say, Honey. Aww. So anyway, so then they left, and I took a shower, and hot shower, and oh my god, my legs felt so good last night from the walk, and so I was so relaxed, and used all the lotions and stuff, the apple cider or whatever, Honeycrisp apple. I'm almost out of all that stuff, so like I said, I gotta get online tonight, and I gotta order some more of it. Like, the thing is, this is what I was gonna say, when we were in Target, I feel like I didn't go down an aisle and find, like, the Native stuff. It was like, you'll know what I'm talking about, like in Walmart or Target or anywhere, Meijer, like on the end of the aisle, they'll have like a display set up. Well, that was what they had with the Native products. They had like an entire display of like all the fall scents. I feel like there was something on my eye. I literally just trimmed my beard, shaved. I even used the Harry's, like the Harry's brand, the Post Shave Spray, which I hardly ever use, but I used it today. Washed my face with the Alpen face wash and everything. I was like, I'm gonna get so nice for the vlog people. The vlogaritos would get so nice. But anyway, okay, so in the store, they had it all like at the end of the aisle. So I could smell each of them and be like, okay. And somebody said to me the other day, a couple people said something about it, but there was one person that was like, you would like this one, but probably not that one. And I like screenshot it, so when if I ordered it online, I can't remember which one they said that I would like, but they were like, one of them smells like the sugar cookie one is nice, but it's like kind of overkill, and the gumdrop one is like citrus. I don't like citrus stuff really, which is interesting because I like the apple one, but that's not really citrus, it's fruity. Well, it's not even really, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, so I was like, when we were at Target the other day, I like went down the aisle because I was like looking for it, and And I found the shampoo and the conditioner, but they didn't have any like lotion or shower gel or deodorant, which I wasn't going to buy the deodorant or anything. But anyway, they didn't have any of that. And so I was going to buy some of the shampoo and conditioner, but they didn't have the scents that I wanted. They had like the old, like the fall scents and like the basic scents that they have there. And I couldn't find it in the lotion and the shower gel. And so I was like, I told Caroline, I said, I think they had it at the end of the aisle. And she's like, yeah, I think you're right. They didn't have it there. So I don't know. I'm going to get online. I'm going to order it. Somebody said that it's different if you order it on Amazon versus the Native. So I'm just going to go to the Native website and order it, I think. So anyway, took a shower, did all that kind of stuff. Got, they left here about, I don't know what time. She got here about, she said something about getting here right on time. And so she was here like right at 9 o'clock. And so I think they left about 10:15 or something. I took a shower, got done with all of that about 11, talked on the phone for a while. People were texting me that Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson in the boxing match. I have no interest in that whatsoever, and I could care less. I was kind of surprised how many people, and it was people that like aren't like on YouTube at all. It was so many, it was interesting. Like I went through Facebook last night, how many people that like I know in my personal life were like, are you watching this like boxing match and whatever between like Paul and Tyson? I had no interest in it whatsoever, but my friend said it was kind of sad to watch that that you could tell that Mike Tyson was older, but I didn't watch any of it, so I could care less. So talked on the phone, and then I listened a little bit more of my audiobook. I was like cleaning around. I was like folding laundry, cleaning the kitchen, stuff like that. Oh, I talked to Mel for a long time on the phone last night. Mel and I talked for a long time on the phone last night. Talked to Tanya Jean for a long time on the phone last night. And did not take a nap last night. I noticed it too at about like 1 o'clock in the morning. I started kind of getting a little tired. And so, what else did I watch? I watched something else. I'm caught up on all of my shows for the week. Oh, I watched Found last night. I watched Found. Got caught up on Found. And so, I think I'm caught up on every single one of my shows for the week except for House of Villains. Yeah, House of Villains. I have House of Villains and Criminal Minds, but I haven't watched Criminal Minds in a couple of weeks. So the only show I have left to watch is House of Villains this week. And then I'm completely caught up. And got off Escape at Dan Mora. And I'm not going to watch Investigation Alien because it's stupid. I might start watching Mindhunter because so many people were saying how good Mindhunter is. Here's my question about Mindhunter. I guess I could ask Mel because she loved it so much. But does the second season, like, does it end conclusively, or did it leave it open-ended and they just decided to cancel it? I'll just ask Mel. I actually just called Mel. She was getting her hair done. I was checking in on her today, see how she's doing. And she was getting her hair done, so I told her to call me when she got home. But I'll ask her about Criminal Minds. She'll say you need to watch Dexter, is what she'll say. I am going to watch Dexter, and I am going to watch Damsel. I have all these shows. People send me shows all the time and movies, and I have like this long list of all the shows. And I want to watch The Old Man, too, with Jeff Bridges, because I haven't watched the second season yet. So anyway, I watched Found, and then I started... Oh, I just like I lit all the candles and stuff like that inside, and the wax warmer, which my mother-in-law is completely obsessed with. So I'm either gonna buy her one. She doesn't want the white one though. She wanted the wood one, like the one that I have pulled out, and the other one that I have is white. And so I think I'm just gonna get her one for Christmas. I mean, they're not that expensive, and I love them so much. That was another video I'm going to do, is go through all my wax melts. Because I was like going through them last night. I was like, no, not this one, not this one. The apple cinnamon sensationals are like my favorite, and I'm like completely out of it. So, but I have so many. I mean, you guys, if I do this video on the wax melts, which would probably be the most boring video in the entire world, which I know some people will be interested in, I'm literally going to go through all of them. Half of them people have sent me through the years, but I haven't used them in like 2 or 3 years. And so they've just been sitting in all these bags underneath our coffee maker in this cabinet area. And so, like, I'm just kind of, like, pulling them out and looking at them and, like, okay. So, what was the one that Sarah loved? And, like, I bought, like, Amber Cashmere from Walmart. I love this one called Amber Cashmere. I kind of forgot. She loved it, too. And we were on, like, the hunt for Amber Cashmere. And so we were, like, I bought, like, 5 of them the last time that I saw them at Walmart. Walmart really does have really, really good wax melts. And the wax melts smell stronger than any of the candles and stuff like that. So, anyway... the wax warmer too. Oh, we're back from our walk already. Oh, that was a quick walk. You guys didn't get to hear any of that. I didn't even realize the camera had stopped. I was talking to them about their matching hokas, and she said, we try to be on point. We were talking about the coupons and stuff like that. I didn't even realize that the camera had stopped. But anyway, my neighbors came back from their walk. I don't know what got caught and what didn't get caught. So my neighbors came back from their walk, and then they were getting the mail. And we were talking. I said, did you get anything good? And she goes, we never get anything good. And I was like, no coupons. And she's like, coupons. And I said something about their hokas. And she's like, she pointed her hoka out. She goes, and I said, you're matching hokas. And she goes, we always try to be on point. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was talking about before. So anyway, I like got all the candles arranged and all that kind of stuff, and like cleaned up the kitchen and everything like that. And then Alex and his mom came home. So they came in, and so she was like super, super tired. She'd been going like all day long, and they were like telling me about their night, and they had so much fun, and blah, 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 whatever. And she was like, oh, that coffee looks so good. You have it so, like, it's so, she was, I think she said comforting or something in here or whatever, because I had like all, like the lights dimmed and whatever. And she was like sitting on the couch, and so I was like, why don't you just stay so you don't have, and she was like, no. And Alex was like, mom, just stay. So we made her the real nice bed and all that kind of stuff. And they actually stayed up and talked for a while. And so I talked with them for a little bit, and then I was like, do you guys care if I finish the show? And Alex was like, no, not at all. They were talking about like family and stuff like that. And so I was like, so they were like sitting over there like talking, and with all the candles. It was real cozy last night. It was real fun. It was like a sleepover. And so so he like got her like a t-shirt and shorts and stuff like that, and everybody got in their pajamas. It was real cozy. And so like with the candles lit and the lights turned down and stuff, so I was like sitting in the chair and they were sitting on the couch, and I was watching Escape to Dan Mora. And then Alex finally went to bed, and then she was like sleeping on the couch. I talked to her for a little bit, and then I said, does it bother you if I'm like sitting here, because I can go upstairs and watch a show? She's like, no. She was like, she's like, I like it that you're sitting there. She's like, I'll fall asleep easier if you're sitting. I said, are you sure? I said, I don't want to keep you up. And she was like, no, not at all. She was like, watch her show. And so she was like on her phone for a while, and I was like watching my show and stuff. And I finished Escape to Dan Mora, or Escape at Dan Mora. Okay, first of all, I ended up looking up the people afterwards, because it's based on a true story. It's interesting how closely Benicio del Toro, I can't remember the guy's name that plays David Sweat, who's the other guy, and Patricia Arquette's character Tilly. But like, Patricia Arquette looks a lot like the woman Tilly. Like, she plays her really, really well. What's weird about it, and I'm going to do a whole reaction to it over my Peter Watches TV channel about it. I am not going to ruin it for anybody over here. But what I will say is, if you watched it, because they tell you, like, and they show you, like, all the horrible things. If you go into it, you're going to know it. This is all in the synopsis, so this is not me ruining about it. It's about a plan to, like, an escape plan out of a prison at Dan Mora. It's based on a true story. I mean, it starts off showing, like, where they're interviewing people about it, and then it goes back in. But, like, you know all the horrible things that they're, like, in prison for, right? If you watched it, did you find yourself, like, kind of rooting for the wrong people a little bit? I don't know. But it was good. It was really, really well done. It was so fantastically well done. If you're looking for a good show to binge, I think it's really fantastically done. I wouldn't say it's, like, well, the last couple episodes are, but I wouldn't say, like, the whole show is, like, super, super fast-paced. Like, it's not. It's more of, like, like a really in-depth story about these people and their background stories and their relationships and their families. It's really, really well done. I thought it was fantastically well done. So, it said it was directed by Ben Stiller. Is Ben Stiller, like, Ben Stiller, is that the comedian Ben Stiller? Is that who directed it? Escape. I'm going to look that up. Dan Mora. Hold on a second. I'm spelling it wrong. Dan Mora. Director. I think it's a different one. Did Ben Stiller direct? Yes. Directed by actor-director Ben Stiller. Severance. I guess it was him. I didn't know that. It was fantastically done. So when that was done, I went to bed, and my mother-in-law was asleep, and Alex was asleep. And so anyway, and then we woke up today at about 11, and she's already gone doing stuff. She's so busy on the weekends, so she was already gone. And so yeah, so she was already gone, and then Alex went back to sleep for a little bit. I got up, talked on the phone for a little bit, and then I went back to sleep for a little bit, and then I got up, and I was like, I'm gonna vlog, and then whatever. Alex has this Friendsgiving that he's going to tonight, and I'm invited to it too. It's at his friend's house. It's kind of like far away from here, where like if I get there and I want to take an Uber back, it's like a long Uber ride home, and so that's one of the contingency factors on it. Also, the other thing is that a lot of spouses are not going, and so I'm like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna let you go and do this thing by yourself, and I'm just gonna have another relaxing night at home. I kind of feel like since Boo passed away, I mean, it was nice to go to the meeting with Tanya, and it was nice to get out of here with Caroline the other day, but I'm kind of liking just to be like close to home right now. So anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight, because I'm caught up on all of my shows, and oh, you know what, I might do the Peter Does Stuff channel. I know that would be, I was gonna do a haul over there, but the video that I was gonna do was gonna be my movie channel. Well, maybe I'll save that till next week, because the movie that I picked just came out on Tubi, so it won't be going anywhere, because I was gonna say I could watch that tonight, but I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. On my list of next things to binge watch, I was talking to somebody earlier, and they were telling me, who was I talking to that said that Yellowstone is getting ready to come back? I have Heartstopper. I might watch Heartstopper tonight. I haven't watched that. Alex watched it. Well, it was funny because I've watched the previous 2 seasons and read all the graphic novels. Oh, I love Alice Osman's book. If you've never read like Radio Silence or Solitaire, they're fantastic. They don't have anything to do with the Heartstopper cast, Nick and Charlie. But Alex watched season 1 and 2, and then 3 came out, and he watched it and he loved it. Sweet Pea. A lot of people told me not to watch Sweet Pea, so I don't know about that. Fanatical, I'm like halfway through. I could finish that tonight. Anatomy of Lies, a documentary. I'm kind of in the mood to watch like some kind of like thriller series and like start it and finish it. I mean, how my husband started 2 8 or 9 episode series and finished them in 2 days. I should be able to finish 1 in 1 day. Mindhunter, maybe Mindhunter I'll start tonight, or The Old Man. Don't Come Home. I looked at the trailer for Don't Come Home. I'm not as interested in it as I thought I would be. So, those are my shows. Shows to binge. Okay, let's look at my shows to binge. Yellowstone, 5 seasons. I guess the 6th one's getting ready to start. Great. People tell me they like the color of these glasses. I don't love these glasses. When we were in book club, they were like, oh, I love the color of this. Well, Nikki said it. And then Mel said it too. But I don't love the color of these glasses. You know, when I ordered these, I think I ordered them because when the pair of reading glasses that I have from Caddis, when we were in Las Vegas, that got stolen in my bag, were the ones that were kind of like, I can't remember what they called them, maybe taffy or something like that. They were like a light colored, like tortoiseshell color, like looking. And they only had them for the summer, that like color, or that pattern, and they don't have them anymore. And so, and like Caroline and I were noticing that the other day, that when you go on there, it's like they constantly are changing stuff. So, like right now, I actually just got an email about it. They just came out with like bright green ones. I think they're cute. And I was like thinking about maybe ordering a pair of them. You just turned around, you just pivoted right around like you were on a stage.
I heard you.
You heard me, what are you doing?
We just got back from Cincinnati.
Yes, your husband told me.
Oh,
Do you buy lots of stuff at the store?
Not too much.
No, did he get a lot of hot sauce?
He got some, yeah.
The battery just went to the halfway mark.
They didn't have a couple that he wanted.
Oh, they didn't?
Are you still recording?
Yeah, do you want me to stop it?
Yeah, I'll hold my phone.
Okay, hold on just a second. She's done. She's standing right here. She's surveying my thing. Well, I mean, I said something about it yesterday, but
Who'd you say it to?
to the vlog, she's talking about the the leaf removal yesterday. I'll get into it in a second. But what we noticed was, you were talking about how they were blowing really, really hard.
Yeah, uh-huh.
There's paint off of the side of our house now.
They blew the paint off.
They blew the paint off the side of our house. So, she said I should complain.
Yes, it's your duty.
And they took removed the adjusters on your bench.
Well, yeah, the little thing that screws onto on the legs on my bench so I can adjust the height, you know.
And then all the leaves, she wanted leaves over certain parts of her stuff, like for compost, kind of not compost, but like to add to the mulch. She came over here, she goes, I'm surprised you even have mulch.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of, I knew it wasn't the guys that usually blow, because when they came up here, it was like so much dirtier than it usually is up here.
It was ridiculous.
But a lot of people have been complaining about it.
About their service, their work.
A lot of people are really upset. A lot of people have stopped and said something.
Yeah. They're practically out here all week.
Yeah.
Doing, I don't know what. I mean, it'd be so much faster. Take a rake it out instead of blowing.
We're going to hire you to do all the landscaping next year.
Okay, all right.
Can you put in a bid?
You know what I am going to do next year, and Alex probably won't like it, since I'm out of space.
She said Alex probably won't like it.
Since I'm out of space over there.
Oh, you're going to come over here?
Uh-huh.
No. He wouldn't care, though.
But you would?
She's out of space, okay? She has run out of space for her garden in her yard. She's extended it as far as it could possibly go.
It's crowded.
We were going to do a fall preview of your garden, too. Well, you still got some pumpkins over there.
I've got a few things, but I need to hurry up and get them. Yeah, you need some beauty over here, other than yourself.
Other than myself. We moved the hostas. The hostas are going to be here next year. Remember, that was the plan.
I know.
Listen, you want it to be bush gardens. We're not doing bush gardens. You want banana trees and...
I want it to be new fields.
No, it's not going to... We're not doing all that.
Well, I am really good at mass plantings of one.
I see a mass planting of 50.
Well, no, of one. I don't do like 50 hostas. I do one of this and one of that.
Why is that one hosta still alive and all the other...
kind it is.
Oh, it just kind of is. Is that your master gardener?
There it is. There's different kinds of hostas. They're not all the same.
Well, I don't know because I'm not a master gardener.
Well, I think we need to plant this up.
No. I'll think about. How about if I think about it?
You think about
I'll be open-minded.
And I'll take care of it.
You'll take care of it?
Oh, sure. If I'm going to do that, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, oh, I see what this is. This is like your friend that has the yard and you have the vegetable garden, but when I say your friend's vegetable garden, you go, no, it's my vegetable garden. So this would be your garden.
No, it'll be our garden.
It'll be our garden.
Yes.
I might take you up on that.
Yeah, because if I'm going to plant stuff, I wouldn't expect you to take care of it.
Okay.
But since you're not really that anxious.
Maybe we'll have you draw something up to see what it might look like first.
I'll be thinking about it this winter.
Okay.
Yeah, looking for plants that might be suitable. Okay.
Alex could care less.
Okay.
He said a couple years ago he wanted to take all this up and just put rocks down.
Oh, please. Please. And you've got your hose out here that's hooked up. So.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is,
She's looking at it like she's got a lot of area over here that she can extend her garden across the street.
Yes, Won't that be a lovely extension? And then if I walk by.
Hi.
We'll say, oh, what a beautiful garden you have.
Is that what they say when they walk?
You can say, oh, I know.
She said, when everybody walks by, they'll say, what a beautiful garden. She goes, and you can say, oh, I know. Is that what they say when they walk by your garden?
Yes.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
Well, have a good one. Did you watch Survivor this week?
Yeah. I'm not that much into the characters this
I love it this season.
I like the Summit.
I haven't started watching it yet.
I like that better.
They are blindsiding one person after another on Survivor, though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, have a good night.
Who do you want to win?
On Survivor?
Uh-huh.
I don't really know that I know yet. I mean, we're just...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that much into the characters.
I'm not really sure what I think
they
yet.
are blindsiding one after another, which is kind of good, but
Yeah.
I don't really care at this point.
There's a couple people that I like on it. There's not really a lot of people that I don't like on it.
Yeah. It's like neutral type of
Yeah, yeah.
thing. Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
You got mulch all over your sidewalk here.
She's I got more. Well, I wonder where it came from.
I wouldn't know.
Now you be good.
You too.
Don't be getting the neighborhood all stirred up about the landscapers.
No, That's your job.
That's not my job.
Yeah, well, they blew the paint off the side of your
They
house.
did blow the paint off the side. I mean, it's like a chunk like this big. I can't believe you noticed that.
I mean, those blowers, gas-powered blowers, are so powerful. They've knocked you off your feet, practically.
Bye. That should be our cozy mystery that we write.
Some landscaper ends up.
Getting death by a gas air blower.
It's enough to kill you. Yeah.
That could be the motto underneath there. It's enough to kill you. So she was going on about... I said, do you care if I share this? Because this is too funny. She was like, no, you can turn the camera on. So... she's really pissed because the leaf blowers were out here. Now she's not the only one that has said this. Since I've been sitting out here today, there's been a few people that have, they're like, did you, but she noticed the paint. I didn't see the paint. The paint is like, let me show you the paint. Oh, let me show you the paint. Are y'all ready to see this? I didn't even notice this off the side of our house. Look at that. She's like, that's new. She was like, they blew that off there with their high-powered gas blowers. She's like, you need to call about that. So she's really pissed because she was out here apparently when they were first working. And she said, oh, there she is with her rake. There you are with your rake. She went like this. She said when they were out there, they were like picking up her furniture and moving it. And she was like, please don't move my bench because she has it secured out there exactly where she wants it in her garden. Well, they picked it up and they said, we have to move it for the leaves. And she said, I don't want you to do the leaves in my garden. You can do the leaves in the yard, but I don't want you to do the leaves in the garden because I have leaves placed where I want them to for the natural composting or whatever. She wanted it like, you know, in the winter over certain plants. And she said the guy just looked at her like she was crazy. And she said, I know what I'm doing. I'm a master gardener. She said, I have leaves over certain plants because to protect them in the winter. She's like, I do this every year. She was like, I don't need you to come around the garden. She's like, if you do the yard, please don't do the yard, the garden. So they moved the bench back. She went inside. She came out like half an hour later. The bench was like in the street where anybody could have hit it. And then her entire garden, there was no leaves. And she was pissed and they had it in the pile. And she said, I had to go and pick up the leaves and go place them all over my plants. Again, yeah, I don't know how I missed all this. That would have been fun action in the neighborhood. And HOA drama, oh my God, the HOA drama. And so she said, I had to go from the pile and I had to place leaves over all of my plants again. Who is texting like crazy? What is going on? Caroline. Oh, about Thanksgiving. I wonder why his wife isn't with him today. The little dog is so cute, the little dachshund wiener dog. But she was like, she was joking when she was on video, but she was like really upset at first. And she was like, I worked so hard this last week to specifically have leaves over the plants that I want them in. And she was like, because then I'm pulling up the other plants and I'm like keeping them in the winter, or the bulbs and things like that. Not the bulbs, but that she's given to certain friends of hers and things like that. And she's like, I had it all, like specifically, she's like, I worked on it for the last week. And they came in here and they redid all of that. And she's like, I'm calling and I'm complaining. She's like, I'm really upset about it. And she was like, and they like ruined my bench. And I was like, well, how did they ruin your bench? And she's like, I have these adjuster things on it were like for the legs, so that I don't really understand what she's talking about, but apparently where it's like she had it in a certain, I don't know what she means by it, but they picked the bench up and it like pulled the adjusters out of that she had, and so like it completely like ruined that area. And she said it, like when they blew all the topsoil and all the mulch that she had and stuff over there. It blew all the mulch away off of her plants and off of her area. She said I had to redo the whole thing yesterday and this morning. She was like, before we left for Cincinnati, she's like, I had to do the whole thing yesterday and this morning because they completely ruined all this. It just she kept on going about the gas powered air blowers, which I guess are really, really powerful. I didn't know that. I'm like waiting for this battery to die at any second because it's like the halfway mark, and it's been at the halfway mark for a while. So, hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You guys are bundled up like crazy. I have like, so we have the family group text with Caroline, of which my in-laws are in as well, and people are like, okay, like, this deviled egg gif is going, people are talking about what they're bringing for Thanksgiving. Caroline's so detailed. We're sponsoring the meal. She said, thanks to Peter and Alex for sponsoring the meal. So-and-so and so-and-so are bringing mac and cheese. So-and-so is bringing dessert. If you would like to join us, who can bring deviled eggs? Somebody said that they're bringing deviled eggs. And so there it goes on and on and on. Somebody said, what will Caroline be bringing? She said wine and housing the event. And then Alex's mom said, what about a camembert cheese dip? And then Alex's mom sent this picture. That's what she's bringing, I guess. And Caroline said, perfect, sounds yummy. And then we have the family group chat going on with Alex's family about Thanksgiving. It's going to be a busy Thanksgiving. It's going to be like a fun day. It's going to be like a 9-hour day. I'll probably pre-film some videos for that day. You know what? We're going to have to leave here early. I don't know that I'm going to be able to vlog on Thanksgiving. You know what I might do is going into Thanksgiving, so I have that vlog up. That night, I haven't done a late vlog in a long time. Like Wednesday night going into Thursday, I might vlog late that night. So I have a vlog to put up Thursday, and then Wednesday I'll probably pre-film some videos. So I have some videos for Thanksgiving for people that aren't, don't live in the United States, people that aren't doing stuff with family, people that don't celebrate Thanksgiving, stuff like that. So I'll have some videos pre-filmed for that day. But anyway, I am excited. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year I watched Home is Where the Heart Is, which was like Caroline and I's favorite movie, like when we were younger. Not like when we were kids, but like when we were like young adults, because it reminded us so much of our family. Do you guys remember I watched that last year? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch it again like the night before Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna watch that the night before Thanksgiving, and then I'm really, really excited. I sat out here and watched that, and I don't know if I'll sit out here to watch that. I'll probably sit inside, because last winter I sat inside. She is raking like crazy. You are raking like crazy over there. You getting it all fixed? Did they really mess it up that bad? She said, yeah, yes, they did. Oh, the battery's flashing. I was like, is it red? It's because it's right next to my, where it's at, it's right next to my wreath. I'm going to go inside and I will be back until I'll get another battery. Okay, I'm back. I like changed the battery, and then I was like sitting here like adjusting the camera, and then I was like, did I change the battery? I couldn't remember if I changed the battery. And Alex is upstairs. He's no longer watching TV. The Discovery of Witches lasted about like 20 minutes, I guess. So he had heated up some food earlier, so he was eating some food before he goes to his friend's Friendsgiving, where I'm sure there will be tons of food. And now he's upstairs taking a nap because the fan is on. So he is taking a nap upstairs. But I have to tell you, when I came back out here, oh, you know what? I wanted to get a little bit more coffee. I didn't, but oh well. I don't want to drink too much coffee though, because if I walk, then I'll have to go to the bathroom. And I don't want to have to go to the bathroom while I'm walking, because I want to be able to walk for a long time. If I do come back in the neighborhood though, it's not hard to stop by here and go to the restroom and then go back out and walk. Did I say that I started the new Misfortune? Well, not the newest one, but the second to newest Misfortune book. I did say that, didn't I? Baskets and beignets. Okay, but when I walked out here on the front porch, if you guys want to know the power of these candles. Okay, so Bookshop in Autumn. You can smell it if you hold it up to your nose, but other than that, you can't really smell it at all. Okay? This Maven candle, you cannot smell this at all. This is a total waste of a candle. I don't know who got this, but it doesn't smell at all. But this candle right here, this Palm Springs Oasis, the entire front porch smells like this Palm Springs Oasis. Like I stepped out here and I was like, damn, that smells so good. But it does smell, this is definitely a summer scent. But I really, really like this. I like that it's in this like tall candle thing. So pretty, isn't it? Pretty as this pretty does. I don't even remember what I was talking about before she interrupted my train of thought with all of her HOA drama. You gonna take that to the HOA meeting? Yeah, are you? You didn't go to the annual meeting?
No, I had to go to a
Don't say it. I know.
Master Gardener dinner.
They did though. They offered to take me. I almost went. Not. No, I'm not going.
You should have gone. I had another engagement.
You had another engagement? Did you wear your earrings?
What?
Did you wear your earrings?
My earrings.
Because whenever you go do something fancy, you always wear your earrings. This woman, yelling and screaming at her across the street, this woman like walks by, like never seen this woman before in my life. She walks by with this like walking stick and she's just like trudging right ahead and like, don't interrupt the conversation. So whenever she and I noticed this the other day, that whenever she goes like out to dinner with her girlfriends or whatever. What?
Are you talking?
I'm talking about your fancy earrings. She has these certain earrings that she always wears when she goes out to dinner. She's so cute. I love her. What was I talking about? Oh, so then I finished the Escape at Dan Mora and I went to bed. And I was talking about, that's what I was talking about, what shows I'm going to watch next. So these are on, this is my list of shows. Yellowstone. I feel like all signs are pointing to Yellowstone. I don't know why. Alex said I would really like Yellowstone. Grey's Anatomy. He said I wouldn't like Ozark, but and then Tanya, she told me I would like Ozark, but then recently she said I don't think you would like Ozark. So I don't know. Do you guys think I'd like Ozark? Let me know. And Tanya, she's a diehard Yellowstone fan, and Alex is a diehard Yellowstone fan. Grey's Anatomy, 20 seasons. I don't know that I can do that, and they're like long seasons. Sugar. Oh, I still haven't watched that. That's on Apple. Tommy said that was really, really good. I need to kind of like amend this list a little bit because I need to add some things to it. Goodbye Earth. I'm not going to watch Dead Boy Detectives. Alex said he didn't think I would like it, so I'm just going to take that off there. Oh, The Veil. Deliver Me. I still have to catch up on Real Housewives of Miami. I've got 1.5 seasons. I need to start that. Below Deck. This is what I was going to watch when I got caught up on all my shows, and I still haven't done it. Below Deck, season 11. Below Deck Mediterranean, half of season 5, 6, and 7. Ozark. This Is Us. Caroline loved that. Handmaid's Tale. I've watched 1 season and I think like 2 episodes of the 2nd season. Handmaid's Tale makes me nervous to watch. When Alex and I watched the whole 1st season together, it made me really, really nervous to watch. Dexter, Game of Thrones, Sherlock, The 100. The Resort I have on here, I finished that when we were in Mexico. That was so good. I tried to get Alex to watch it and he was like not into it at all. Like the other day I was like showing him The Resort and something because he was going through stuff and something else and he's like, yeah, I'm not really into that. The End of the Effing World. A couple of you told me that was really good. Hacks I'm caught up on. Pretty Little Liars caught up on. The Jinx too, watch that. I should probably just delete these off of here. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me go through all these. The New Look, that's about fashion. World Beyond, I started that. I'm a couple episodes into it. It's bad. It's like the worst thing that the Walking Dead universe has ever put out. Reacher, Mayor of Kingstown, Columbia, Broadchurch, In the Dark, The Bear, Station 11, Travelers, America's Sweethearts. I don't think I'm going to watch that. That's about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. I don't really have a lot of interest in watching that. Interview with the Vampire, The Leftovers, Harper's Island, Prison Break. That's top. Criminal Minds, The Strain. The Strain and Prison Break are two that I really want to watch. Outer Range, Umbrella Academy. I think Alex told me he didn't think I would like that. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think I'm going to take that off of here. Maybe I'll leave it on here. People are like, it's so old, you're not going to enjoy it if you go back and watch it. A bunch of you said that. Twin Peaks, I was going to do a rewatch. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. The Accident. Dark Winds, I'm already caught up on. Lady in the Lake. I started it and I tried to watch it. I couldn't really get into the first episode. Did anybody watch Lady in the Lake? Is it that good? The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Can you even believe that show got renewed for a second season? I can't. Mayfair Witches, Discovery of Witches, Virgin River. I do want to start Virgin River. The Old Man, Mom, The Midnight Club, You. I have Criminal Minds on here more than once. Criminal Minds, Daryl Dixon. Season 2 just started, and Longmire. Where do I have Criminal Minds on here more than once? Let's take that off here. I'm going to take all the ones off here, like Homicide Los Angeles. I've already watched that. And then I'm going to go through here. I'm going to add things to this list that I want to watch. Because I need to have a list of shows that when I'm like, I don't know what to watch next, I can go to. Because that's how I found like Dark Winds and stuff on here. Because my other list of the new shows, I keep it on the bottom of my weekly list. So I'm going to revamp this list. People were asking me, I think it was Stacy said, and a couple other people were like, can you post the list of the Christmas books that you're going to read this year? I can. I don't really have a very conclusive list yet, if you want to know the truth. Like, I just have a couple books that I have found. And I want to read some Christmas mystery thrillers, and most of them that I have found are not Christmas mystery thrillers. Although I will tell you that the book for, we haven't picked a true crime book yet for next month, but the book for Peter's Book Club is a holiday themed thriller. So, I'm excited about it. Oh my God, it's taking me forever to clean up this list. But I don't really have that many Christmas books yet. I'm really excited about, I don't really want to start reading them until after Thanksgiving. Or I'll get kind of burnt out on the Christmas books. That's why I decided to read The Misfortune. I think I'm going to, when I finish Baskets and Beignets, which is the 27th book in the Misfortune series, I think I'm going to, Palm Royale, that was so good. Did you see they put out the trailer for Bridgerton next season, or they put out something about Bridgerton? I can't wait. When I finish Baskets and Beignets, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to read the next Misfortune, so I'm caught up on all the Misfortune books. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to read the Paula Hawkins book, which is the November book for Peter's Book Club. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to read the True Crime book for November. And then I'm caught up on all the book club books. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to read the Cozy Mystery series that I started, like the Bayou Book Thief that she recommended that I said. I'm going to go in and then, like, I'm caught up on everything that I'm committed to reading, and then that will be about Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, I think I'm going to read all holiday stuff until the new year. So that's kind of my plan. I did find a couple other books. I think I screenshot them. Let me see. Okay. Pictures of Alex and his mom last night. Oh, movies for Movie Club. Where did I screenshot these books? Oh, these are true crime books that I screenshot. So I looked on here. 2024 Christmas books, thrillers. Let's see what it pulls up. You Better Watch Out. What's that? The Christmas Jigsaw Murders. Everyone this Christmas Has a Secret. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought there were. The Christmas Guest. Oh, The Christmas Guest by Peter Swanson. Did that just come out? Because when did it come out? It's probably years old. I'm gonna have to add a bunch of these. Oh, it did just come out. Peter Swanson wrote a book that Nikki told me was really, really good. So this is the Christmas Guest. You know what? I might have to go in, actually. And the Christmas Jigsaw Murders by Alexandra Benedict. If you guys want to write down any of these. The Christmas Murder Game. Hey, how are you? Good. I already had this on my list. The Christmas Murder Game. This is how I'm making my list. Y'all can make the list with me if you want. Silent Night. What is this? No one saw them. No one heard them. No one... Neil Pattinson. If you just Google, like I did, 2024 Christmas thrillers. Frida McFadden has a Christmas book out? Lisa Unger, Christmas Presents. What's this? I don't think these are all brand new this year, though. That's a short read. When did that come out? Last year. Instead of Christmas and Presents this Christmas, a true crime podcaster is opening a cold case. Oh, that might be good. Maybe I might have to switch up what I'm reading for Peter's book club. That sounds really good, doesn't it? Oh, now I'm getting excited about the Christmas reads. Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. Lisa Jewell has a Christmas book? I like Lisa Jewell. None of this is true. Did anybody read that? Is that a Christmas book? No, these aren't all Christmas books. Last Christmas and Utterly... My husband is dead and someone is and I love is guilty. Maria Franklin. Who knew there were so many books like this that were Christmas books? Are you going to read Christmas Cozy Mysteries?
Am I gonna read any?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
The Christmas Bookshop. I don't know. That doesn't look like a mystery. I'm going to have to go in it. The Christmas Holiday. A Totally Gripping. The Perfect Vacation is the Perfect Murderer. Who knew there were all these Christmas mysteries? I'm getting so excited.
Sounds like you've got a list over there.
I do have a list going on. Mary Kay Andrews. How do I know that name? Hers is called Midnight Clear. I was thinking last night that I was... Oh, The Night Before Christmas. Alex Pine. How do I know that name? I feel like I... 12 Hours, 4 Captives, One's Chance to Save Them. I was really wanting to get my book out and do that movie and everything this year, and that just didn't happen. Sacked and Slayed. Girl, there's so... Girl. Girl, there are so many. Oh, a Christmas novella. No, I'm not buying a novella. The Girl Who Ruined Christmas. What's that? No. Everyone Has a Christmas Secret. Oh, that's the guy that writes, like, everyone in my family kills... I was just looking at his books last night because I have, like, 2 or 3 of his books on my, I'm so excited about this. The Christmas Appeal. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to go in. I might have to start reading the Christmas books here just in oh, my God. What did I just do? I might have to start reading the Christmas books. One Christmas Play, One Dead Santa, Everyone's a Suspect. Oh my God, that looks so good, doesn't it? I might have to start reading the Christmas books early. Oh, now I'm out of it. I just saw one that was called Murder at Christmas, and now it's gone. The Murder Game. Sacked and Slayed. Where's this Murder at Christmas? Mackinac Island Christmas. Twice on Christmas. Last Christmas. Oh, The 12 Slaves of Christmas. That's Jacqueline Frost. I can't wait for her book to come out. Here it is. Murder for Christmas. I feel like this one's been around for a while, but we're going to screenshot her anyway. Candy Cane Killer. A Christmas... Candy Cane Killer, Christmas Cozy Mystery Series.
Who's the author of that?
Katie Forrest, writing as Mona Marple. Have you read them?
No.
Sounds good though, doesn't it?
Familiar, but I haven't.
25 Christmas themed mysteries and thrillers perfect for the holiday. This is by The Real Book Spy. The Mistletoe Mystery. I already have that one screenshot. We'll just screenshot it again and I can go in here and I can buy all these books. Okay. Everyone Has a Christmas Secret. I already did that. Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot's Christmas. I read that like last year or the year before. Listen to it. Ryan Steck, Red Christmas. Military, not interested. Agatha Christie, Silent Night, Hercule Poirot's Christmas Presents. I got that one screenshot. You are going to town. You got your trash can in the street and everything.
Well, I've got an idea already for that spot right
Oh my God, here we go.
Laura's garage.
Banana trees, right?
No.
What?
Um,
She's standing there with her rake. She got her trash can pulled out into the street and she's got her rake and she's leaning on it like this, looking over here. And she's already doing my yard. You think that's funny?
I've got ideas already.
You got ideas already?
Uh-huh.
Probably big flowered bushes. You know what we could do?
What?
We could have because you said I should, because I like to go to the pool so much, that I should do a pool in my front yard.
Yeah.
Which I can't, obviously, because of the HOA. But then I could open and close it when I wanted to.
Yeah.
But we could have a pool in the front yard, and we could have a water park, and then we could have a roller coaster that goes from my garden to your bush gardens. And we could have a theme park right here, and we could sell tickets.
We could have water plants in your pool.
Water plants in my pool?
Yeah.
Oh, God. The
Water
Christmas...
lilies and lily pads.
I like water lilies and the Christmas guest.
All right. You'll have a show place.
I'm going to have a show place. Oh, Murder, She Wrote, A Killer Christmas. Did you ever read any of the Murder, She Wrote books?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either. A Christmas Vanishing. Have you ever heard of that book? That was, okay, I'm going to screenshot all of these. The More the Terrier. See, these are series. It's hard to like, Death Comes at Christmas, 18 Festive Story. I don't want a short story collection. A Holiday Homicide series. The Christmas Eve Murder. Oh, the Christmas Eve Murders. It's Christmas Eve at the Merry Monarch. Nestled amongst the Yorkshire Dales, the pub is preparing. Oh, that looks good. You're going to want my list of Christmas books.
Got your list?
I'm coming up with it.
All right.
Mr. Campion's Christmas by Mike Ripley. Looks, well, they're snowed in. I love those kind of books where they're snowed in. Your roses are still blooming? The Perfect Cozy Whodunit for a Cold Winter's Night. Fans of Agatha Christie, T.A. Kinsey, and Lee Strauss. The Campions are snowed in at Christmas, but just when they think it can't get any colder, the Hollies take on an even chillier turn. Oh my God, I'm getting that book too. Look at that, Mike Ripley. I'm going to have to report you to the HOA because you're causing all kinds of problems in the neighborhood with your complaints.
Well, I haven't complained to anybody but you yet.
Now, that is not true. I have heard you complaining to people. He wasn't very happy. Your neighbor next door, please don't say his name, he wasn't very happy about it either.
Oh, he wasn't?
No.
Yeah.
He was asking questions yesterday.
Slipshod work.
I thought most of the guys were pretty nice. The Knife Before Christmas. I feel like I've read that book.
Landscapers, not gardeners.
Huh?
I said they work for a landscape company. They're not gardeners, so they don't know the difference. They just do what they're told.
Oh well. What are you going to do about it? Oh, that was the end of it. The Knife Before Christmas. I feel like That was what... Christmas has come to Lighthouse Cove. Is this part of a series? But business hasn't slowed down for Shannon Hammer. Everyone in town loves the hotel spirit except for the Garrisons. Oh, it's a ghost. I can't do all that. No, ma'am. Well, you better watch out. Did I screenshot that one? I don't think I did. From International Bethel... oh, this looks good. Ah! You better watch out. What's your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas. It's one Trans-Siberian Orchestra does, and it's to the camp.
Oh, I like that one too. The sun's coming out, but it feels like it's getting colder.
Well, the sun started to go down. It probably is.
I know, but don't you feel like it just came out? It was so cloudy today. It was out a little bit earlier, but then it went behind the clouds again. It's crazy. Crazy around here. Let's get into some of the vlog comments. The vloggerinos. I'm a vloggerino. Well, you're a vloggerino. Okay.
I know your favorite Christmas song is probably Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
No, I don't like that Christmas song. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Oh, I just want to say, you guys, so many of you were so sweet, leaving comments for Mel, and Mel responded to a couple of them. That really meant a lot to her. It meant so much to Mel, and Mel doesn't always watch my vlog, but I, like, you know, obviously I'd ask her for permission if I could say something in the vlog. And it just really meant a lot to her. She watched that part of the vlog, and then she read the comments. And I just want to say, that was so sweet. Thank you guys so much for the positive words and the kindness towards Mel. I mean, that was just unbelievable. I mean, you guys are so nice, and it doesn't just extend to me and my family. I mean, to even, like, Mel and stuff like it just is, you guys are so nice. You just are so, so nice. I really sweet it. Or, really sweet it. I really appreciate it. I mean, Amy said sending prayers, love, and peace, and hugs, virtual hugs to Mel and her family. You know, she's doing okay. We were talking last night. I think it's, you know, like, the commonality of us both going through very similar grieving situations at the last time that, you know, last night was such a good talk. We both, like, told stories. We were telling, I mean, we've talked so much about our dogs through the years, you know? But... you know, she was telling me stories about her dog, and I was telling her stories about Boo Radley, most of which we both heard already. And we were laughing, and, you know, and Mel was like, it's really nice. She's like, she was like, I don't mean this to be insensitive, but it's nice to have somebody that's going through something that I'm going through at the same time. I said, no, I totally agree, you know, like, it's like you get me, you know, like, and I get you, and, like, we can talk about this, you know, and, it is really, really helpful. And I think that everybody grieves differently. I think it's interesting because I think that, like, Mel and I see things very, very similarly in situations. So, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. That was so kind of you to leave such just really sweet messages for Mel. Cauliflower said, your neighborhood is so pretty, sending love to Mel. Aww. I mean, every comment on here is about Mel. So sweet, you guys. Cauliflower said, I'm glad to hear that you and Alex have decided to take a trip. I've noticed that traveling rejuvenates you. I hope you can go somewhere relaxing. Well, I appreciate that. We haven't even really talked about it this weekend yet. So, I mean, I don't know that it's going to happen, you know? It's interesting because at first I was the one that was kind of like, you know, pushing it a little bit and really wanted to get out of here. And then he was kind of like, no, blah, 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 whatever. And now he's the one that's kind of like, okay, let's go somewhere. And I'm kind of like, well, you know, like, I don't know, like, when do you want to go and whatever. So it's kind of like back and forth a little bit. And we have made no decisions. You know, one of the things was that it's interesting, like, the traveling around, like, Thanksgiving and, like, all that time. The airfares are super expensive, and I thought they would. Maybe it's because of where we're wanting to go, like somewhere like, you know, like in Mexico or the Caribbean or whatever, that it's not super expensive, and maybe in the United States they're like super expensive because people are going home and whatever. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't, like, that seems really, really close. And so, I don't know. December, January, I mean, we may end up waiting until, you know, March and do it then. Alex sent me yesterday this joke. He was like, this is what I want for Christmas. And it was the Cartier Advent calendar. It's like $200,000. I was like, yeah, that's not happening. He was like laughing when he sent it to me. But I appreciate that. No, it does rejuvenate me. I think it's also like, I think it's like really good for couples to even just like go and get a hotel room for the night or whatever, you know, and do something just to reconnect. I think like that's been one of the things, like our trips have like, every time we go on a trip, it's like, it's almost like taking a honeymoon all over again, and I think it like really reconnects us. And I think especially going through this, you know, with Boo, and like we're both a little bit lost right now and stuff like that. I think that like a trip would really help that, whether that's next week or tomorrow or whether that's 3 months from now. I think it'll be good for us whenever we do that. So I appreciate that. A lot of people commented about that and said that. I really, really appreciate that. She's cleaning while she said slowly making headway in this hot mess of a room onto the next vlog. That's kind of how it was with the basement for me. I really had to kind of like start just looking at it at like, you know, areas and being like, okay, this area, and then donate, throw away, and then this area, donate, throw away, and then box up what I wanted to keep. That was kind of how I looked at every area that I went through. And I literally went through like 5 feet areas, and I would go through like, I mean, because I just had boxes and boxes and boxes of my mom's stuff down there and whatever, and a lot of my boxes. And so I would literally just go through a box and be like, throw, keep, donate, throw, keep, donate, throw, keep, I mean, it's just like, that's how I did it. And I just did it enough that it's now like all in like one corner. The other stuff down there is either save, that we're gonna put in like the cabinets when we have the cabinets built out down there, or like, and they're like all in like plastic things. Like the Halloween ones are orange and black, the Christmas ones are red. Like, I mean, it's very organized. Or it's like in donations, like bags and stuff like that, and most of it we've donated already. The books are the one thing that I haven't really donated a lot of that, because there's so many of them to like mass donate or get rid of those books. But it's just the one corner that I have left that's like all the memory stuff, the pictures that I have to go through. So now that I'm back into my audiobooks a little bit, to put in my audiobook and go through some of that stuff wouldn't be hard. I didn't really want to do it a lot this summer, so now that we're back to winter again. Patty said, I love this thumbnail, it's so happy. What was the thumbnail? Aww. Should I do another happy thumbnail? Let's do another happy thumbnail. Hold on. We'll act like I'm taking a picture. Thank you, Patty, for saying that. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, here she is. Cauliflower said, it's Saturday and I'm catching up on vlogs. I've been sick all week, so I'm trying to catch... Oh, I'm sorry that you've been sick. I'm trying to catch up on things I've let get away from me, like cleaning my office, struggling to find a place to start it so bad. Well, see, you're already caught up as we're reading comments backwards. Elise left hearts. She said, I love a walking vlog. I don't know why, but I think thinking of my grandma used to serve her gardener's lemonade. Happy weekend, Peter. My mom did. She always like had bottles of water and stuff like that for the landscapers and stuff like that, which I thought was nice. Laura said, such a good thumbnail. So many people, I mean, it's like literally every comment is about Mel. You guys are so sweet. The battery stopped again. Am I really at another half an hour? I can't believe it. This is going to be a longer vlog than usual. There were a lot of comments about the cold thing. About that cold doesn't make you sick. Okay, when people said that the other day, I said I already knew that to be true, because I did. But I was like, I went in and I read it, of which they were 100% right. Like, you can't just get a cold. Like, you can't get, like, a virus from just being in the cold. I know. You know what I mean? Like, but, like, I feel like all the years of, like, you know, when you're a little kid and your mom's like, wrap up or you're going to get sick and whatever, it's like. And so it's so interesting because a lot of people are like, I don't know if that's true, or I want to believe that. But that's, like, in our heads, like, we really believe that to be true, but it's not. Somebody said, hi, Peter. I think when your body gets a chill, your system works hard to resist it, and so any lingering viruses uses that opportunity to rear its ugly head. That's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. Sandy said, oh my God, I was visiting my daughter and the fan just died. And like you, I cannot sleep without a fan, so I got desperate. You know, it's so interesting to me how many people say they can't sleep with a fan. Like Alex, if the fan dies, he's always like, just put on like the app, like the sound app. It's not the same for me. I have to like feel the fan and all this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I've been doing it since I was a little kid, so it's really hard for me not to. Casey said, I'm glad it wasn't more pond back there when the camera took a tumble. Oh my God, you know, I hadn't even really thought of that. If the water had, because like in the summer sometimes the water does, like, you're right, my camera would have been, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Woo! Prissy Kitty said, hey Peter, loving the background, beautiful lake view behind you, so peaceful, so serene. I was wondering if you gave any more thought to making a list of the TV series and movies you've watched weekly and then a big rundown at the end of the month and letting me screenshot it here on YouTube. I would love to see a list of October that you watch so I can make sure I have the checklist. I always watch everything you watch because you have great taste. I absolutely love true crime. I mean, I haven't put that list together yet. If you want me to go through right now, I'll tell you all my latest watched TV shows. I don't know if that would help or not. Let me go back actually in and look at the last true crime watched. So, the last true crime that I finished was The Real Murders on Elm Street. I finished that on the 10th. Before that was The Manhattan, and that's on Max. The Manhattan Alien Abduction. I would recommend The Real Murders on Elm Street. The Manhattan Alien Abduction, I would not recommend. I finished that on the 3rd. That's on Netflix. This is the Zodiac Speaking. Was on Netflix. I would recommend it if you don't know anything about the Zodiac. If you know a lot about the Zodiac, I don't think it's going to be super interesting. Family Secrets, The Disappearance of Alyssa Turney. I don't know why I didn't write the date down, but I don't have the date on here. But that was our book club, true crime book club documentary for... It's for November, so I've already watched that. That was really good. I would recommend that. I feel like that's on Max or Peacock. Maybe it's on Peacock. I'm Not a Monster, the Lois Reese story. I think that's on Max or maybe it's on Peacock or I think it's on Max or Hulu or Max or Peacock. I'm Not a Monster, the Lois Reese story is really, really good. That is really great. Sweet Bobby, it was okay. The Hunt for the Chameleon Killer, I thought was fantastic. The Menendez Brothers, I knew most of it. The TikTok Star Murders was very sad and tragic. I just really wasn't that into it. Love on the Run. I feel like there's one that's missing here. Oh, it was Love on the Run. That's about the woman that is like working. Escape at Dan Mora reminded me of that one. Of the woman, and I finished that on September 25th. That was really good on Netflix. About the woman that helped the inmate escape. Okay, watched TV shows. I will go in here and tell you what I've watched. Escape at Dan Mora, I would highly recommend that. That's on Netflix right now. The Golden Bachelorette. I mean, to go back, if I was gonna... I mean, they're fun. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would go back and, like, binge watch it if I would... The episodes are so long, is the problem. Elsbeth, 100% I would recommend that. It's on Paramount. The Real Murders on Elm Street, I would recommend that. Only Murders in the Building. Oh, I would highly recommend Only Murders in the Building. I love that so much. The Manhattan Alien Abduction, I already talked about. Lincoln Lawyer, Season 3, I would highly recommend Lincoln Lawyer. I love it. Teacup, if you're in it for the long haul because there's going to be a Season 2, it ends on a cliffhanger. I would recommend Teacup. I thought it was good. It just pissed me off that it was left on a cliffhanger. Grotesquerie, somebody said to me the other day that people were telling them to watch Grotesquerie. Niecy, I feel really weird about it. Not weird about it. I feel really, like, undecided on a recommendation about it. It's one of the reasons why I haven't made my reaction video to it yet. Grotesquerie was good. Like, I wanted to keep on watching to find out what happens, but when you get to the end of it and you realize that it's all set up for Season 2, I don't know. Niecy Nash was fantastic in it. I thought the actors were all really, really good in it. Nick Chavez, that was in Monsters, about the Menendez brothers, he's in it. He plays like several, I mean, he plays the same part, but if you have to watch it to understand. I don't know, like, Grotesquerie is confusing. That's what it is. This is a Zodiac Speaking. Hysteria, which was on Peacock. I would highly recommend Hysteria, and it's got closure at the end of it. I'm Not a Monster, The Lois Reese Story, American Horror Stories. They were all bad. I wouldn't recommend. So there's American Horror Story, which is each season's like Coven, Cult, like those different things. Murder House was the first season. The American Horror Stories are where each episode's a different story. Alex and I watched all of them, binge watched them in one night. They were all of them bad. I didn't think any of them were good. Sweet Bobby, season 1 of Found. I loved season 1 of Found. Season 2 of Found, I'm not loving at all. I think they address really, really important topics. This week's episode, this won't ruin it if you haven't watched it. Each of them is about a specific topic. Like, it'll be like, they're called Missing While something, like each title. So like there's one called like Missing While Undocumented, and it's about somebody that's not like a documented citizen in our United States, but they're missing. And so they go in and they like, it's not just about that, like they educate. And this week's was Missing While Hated is what it was called. And it was about this reporter that, anyway, I don't want to say any more about that, but it was a lot about like non-binary issues. And so each episode, I think they really do a good job of like educating about like all different kinds of issues. I really like Found. I like but the second season, just to prepare you for it, is like very sad. The first season was fantastic. The second season, it's like a really sad season. Big Brother, The Hunt for the Chameleon Killer, I really liked that. Dark Winds. Dark Winds is probably one of my top recommendations of the year. One of the best shows I've read. Welcome to Plathville Pass. Oh, Dark Winds season 1. I'm into September now, so those are my recommendations for October. And then currently what I'm watching, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We're more than halfway through the season. Real Housewives of Orange County. We're on the reunion. Real Housewives of New York. It's like at the beginning of the show, kind of. Sister Wives. 1,000 Pound Sisters. From. I guess we're almost at the end of From, and I feel like nothing's... Like, the beginning of this season of From was so fantastic. The last 3 episodes have been junk. I've been so bored with it. Survivor, I'm loving. Dragula, loving. House of Villains, messy, stupid, corny, but I love it. Alex and I love watching it together. Found. The second season I Found. It's like really sad and depressing. Matlock and Elsbeth, 2 of my favorite shows. Like, I absolutely love Matlock and Elsbeth. And then Criminal Minds I haven't really watched. So, I mean, I'm on episode 4 out of 22 on season 1. I should go in and like every week, like watch 1 or 2 so I keep up with it. My mother-in-law messaged back to Caroline and she said, "Deal, gobble gobble." Anyway, when the sun's coming down, I realize I've been sitting out here for a while. I don't even know how long I've been sitting out here now. Well, the vlog has timed out at 30 minutes twice. So it means the vlog is over an hour. And then I had to go in and get another battery. So what is the vlog like an hour? I feel like whenever like, I think it's like just a little bit over an hour. It's like an hour. It seems like I've had a lot of vlogs that are like at an hour and 16 minutes. Like when I add them all up, it's like when I see it. So I have no idea how long this vlog is going to be. Should I blow out the candles? I leave them on sometimes, and then when I'm like rendering the vlog, if I'm like not talking to Alex, then like I'll come out here and I'll like talk on the phone or whatever. So, well, I'm gonna get off here now and I'm gonna go render the vlog and go check in and see what he's doing. He's probably getting ready to go to his Friendsgiving. I was gonna call Tanya and see if she wanted to do something tonight. I might still do that just to see if she wants to like run over to Maya or something like that for an hour. But in all honesty, like seeing Tanya, like that's not real social. You know what I mean? I just don't have it in me to be like super social and be around a lot of people right now. I don't know. I just don't have it. I wish I did, but I just don't. Alex was like, "Do you want me to bring you anything back from Friends?" I was like, "Sweet potatoes." And then I was like, "No, don't, nothing. Oh my God, I just remembered this place that he used to go to dinner called 1933. It's a steakhouse that he loves here in town in Fishers. And they have this sweet potato casserole that is, oh my God, why does that sound so good to me right now? No. Gonna walk. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk. When my video gets rendered, I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna get into baskets and beignets. I'm kind of excited about that. The last couple books that I've read have been like such like dark thrillers that the fact that, and like true crime and stuff like that, that the fact that I'm like into like the Back to the Misfortune cozy mystery, I kind of live for that. Because they are like kind of like spooky mysteries, but they're cozy as well. So it's gonna be a cozy evening around here, candles and all that kind of stuff, shows. I'm so excited. Anyway, all the leaves from the trees are gone and snow's coming this week. Winter is here. So anyway, I'm going to go inside and see how long this vlog is and put it together. I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys. You know what? Let's do the whole outro today. And how do I usually say it? And also, remember these 3 very important things. Let's see if I remember the whole outro, because I haven't done it in a while. 1, you can start your day over whenever you need to, or your week, or your weekend. Did she close her garage door? Oh, she did. She went in for the night. 1, remember that you can start your week or your weekend over whenever you need to. If you're having a bad day, if somebody said something to hurt your feelings, or let's not hurt people's feelings, you know, let's just not. Let's be kind to one another. But if you're having a bad day or something's troubling you, you know, you have the right to be upset about things. But also, remember that if it's just something that you feel like you can move through, you can start your day over whenever you want to, or your week or your weekend if you need to. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but shh, don't tell anyone. Just do it to put some goodness and kindness out there in the world. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Like I always say, you might be putting a smile on their face. You might be changing their day for the better. You might be the only person that they hear from for the day. And you might be turning their entire day around. You don't know. Also, be kinder to one another. Love one another a little bit more. And most importantly, be kinder to yourself and love yourself a little bit more. Because A, you deserve it. And B, if you are kinder to yourself, then you will be kinder to others. And if you love yourself more, then you will love others more as well. Some of the most miserable people that I know and witness out there are people that are not kind to themselves and they don't know how to love themselves because the world has not been kind to them. And so hurt people. So make sure that you do that. Make sure that you take care of yourself and that you love yourself, because we don't want to live in misery, right? And yeah, we want to live in happiness and, you know, be happy, joyous, and free, right? And also, is that what I usually say? So, anyway, have a magically amazing weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow. And if nobody else has told you this today, this is how I usually start it. I love you guys, and what else do I say? I think that's it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye. Love you. Oh, and for those that happen to just stick around to hear my fantastic singing of the world, who wants to hear my singing? What was I singing earlier? Oh my God. I was listening to something. Hold on a second. I was like, it'd be so funny if it pulls it up. Oh, I was actually listening to Dave Matthews Band, number 41. I love that song so much. One more, I love you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya. Happy birthday, Lena.